Today, we will create a simple island in Unity 3D with day-night effect and a rotating camera. Open Unity Hub and create a new project. Now open the project in Unity 3D Editor. Go to Game Object menu. From there, go to 3D Object, and then select Terrain. By default, the terrain has length and width of 1000, but we need a smaller terrain for our project. Now, let's import some textures for our terrain. You can use any image file you want for textures. Press Terrain Paint on the inspector, which appears when a terrain is selected. Now select your 2D texture from Create Layer window. First texture will be automatically applied to the entire terrain. Now, create another layer with another 2D texture. You can apply this texture manually, using paint tools. Terrain tool, in the inspector window, provides a lot of tools for terrain editing. Let's raise our terrain, using Raise or Lower Terrain tool. Let's set the height of our terrain to 0 on edges. In this project, we will use Unity standard assets. You can import standard assets using Package Manager.
Standard Assets package is provided by Unity itself for free. It includes various scripts, models, environment items such as trees, water, etc.
Unity standard assets contain basic water prefabs, which we will use to create the ocean around our island. Unity standard assets also contain trees, which we can place on our island. Let's increase the size of our water prefab to an appropriate amount. Let's place our camera at an appropriate position and angle. Our primary light source will work as sun. Let's place it at an appropriate position, angle, and distance, using transform tools. In order to create day-night effect, we need to create an invisible circle, using empty game object. Our sun will follow this circle, to mimic the rotation of sun in real life. As you can see, the sun is perfectly mimicking the real-life day-night cycle, as we rotate the empty game object. Now, let's create a script to control the rotation of sun and day-night effect. This line of code will generalize this script. Using this code, we can assign this script to any game object. Let's assign this code to our sun circle game object. Now, let's add some code to rotate the game object. We want to rotate our game object on x-axis. Let's also generalize the rotation code by assigning XYZ variables to rotate an object in any direction. Let's use the same technique, and same script, to rotate our camera around our island as well. Since we made a generalized script, we can use the same script that we used to rotate the sun on x-axis, to rotate our camera on y-axis. We are successful. We can change the speed of rotation of both sun and camera to our liking by changing the values of XYZ variables.